This is Hélène Klebeck and you're listening to an episode of Lives Disrupted. I travel around the world and interview people on the way, deconstructing cultural, societal, and self-imposed limitations, one story at a time. What's up, guys? Today I'm interviewing Luciano Mancini. Former tax officer in Italy, he's decided to shake up his life after taking 1 month off in nature with no connection to the outside world. He founded Love Me Ibiza to dedicate himself to his passion of throwing big parties and spread love. We're gonna talk about his tips to tame our brain, his secrets to happiness, and the Love Island. Okay, Luciano. Thanks for taking this interview.
A pleasure. Nice to meet you.
So you've started the company Love Me Ibiza. You're all about love.
Yes.
You distribute this everywhere you go. Your t-shirts, everything is about love. I think it's a very important and beautiful message to pass on to people. Why do you care so much about love?
Well, everything starting thinking about the name of a party. And for me, the important when you go to parties, enjoy. And so when you enjoy, you love yourself and you love the people which you are with. And meet new people, new friends, like a big family that grows. And that's why I said, okay, there is no better name than love to call a party. I did a lot with this. On party events, produce music. I opened 4 luxury concert company and in Ibiza, in Mykonos, in Tulum and Barcelona. And now, as you know, I'm even working on a book about happiness, about love.
Yes. So what have you learned about love and happiness throughout your journey? Yeah.
But well, for me, love is everything. Because everything is made of atom humans, so energy.
Yeah.
So if you understand this, that we are part of something bigger that is moving in harmony and peace and love, everything will be better.
Yeah.
Just let's understand which is our talent, what we do with love and passion. That's why we have to do our best to take always the frequency of love high.
So what has been your personal experience with love?
My experience with love is at least to become conscious about why you do something.
Yeah.
Because the question is at the end who you are and which is your place to help you, people around you, the planet and the universe to go in a better way. Yeah.
So how did you personally find your mission?
We think most of the times that we have to do something, but the connection with the money is too strong. And where is the connection with the money? Sometimes you lose your direction, your way. A lot of people do something that they don't like just to get money, to live. When you do what you want to really do, what you feel to do, everything goes in the right way around you. Even your energy is the right one. It's always like medicine.
Did you have a specific moment, like something got disrupted and you decided to change direction in your life and maybe live more in alignment with your true self?
It happens in my past because I was doing a job in Italy, like I was in the military police about taxes, so very strong. I did to my best until I understood inside of me that it was not my life, because we speak about job as something heavy, and this is not the way. Because job is something that you do with all your love and all your passion. You're happy when you do it, and you do it for the other people to help them, with your talent.
But how did you realize that it wasn't for you anymore? How did you get connected to your intuition to decide?
This happened, I think is very useful, like to stay with yourself, like spend time with yourself. Because I always live my life like always everything everything run around you. Until like 3 years ago I decided to take 1 month for me, like in the middle of nowhere, without phone, without nothing. And right there I discovered a lot of things. about us, how we work, about how our brain, how it works, our emotion, our feeling. I study a lot. I study a lot.
It's pretty drastic to decide to go on a retreat alone for 3 months.
When you are with yourself, with your conscious, you can lie to yourself because you know everything about you. To understand if you are coherent with the imagine that you have of you. Because sometimes we think that we are in a certain way, but it could be that we are different.
Yeah.
So sometimes to check with our friends how they see us, how we really interconnect with the people. It's like a joke because at the end everything outside us is like a projection of us.
Yes.
I believe in this because I believe in the energy,
Yeah.
and in the exchange of energy.
Yeah. What was the fuck it moment that led you to wanting to be alone for a while?
I left a good job. I was even a very high career in this job, and I was young. I left everything, something sure, to jump in something completely unsure.
What I'm interested in is understand why all of a sudden you decide to not conform. You decide to not be satisfied with this life that you had anymore.
Yes, I know what happened, of course, because when you go in a way that is very far from your way, from that your soul knows,
Yeah.
You can even get ill because you are not doing what you have to do here in this life. What are you doing? You are here to do something else. Where are you going there? Come back here, please.
Yeah.
And your soul put you in the right way. A certain time of a retreat, I say who I am. At the end, I am just a summatory of a lot of little laws that someone else put in my brain. And when the brain doesn't know the situation, got fear, because we have a lot of fear from we are very, very little from our parents. Don't do this, don't go there, pay attention, here is dangerous, when there is not the light, we have fear, the black man, all this fear inside of us that become always deep, 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 and don't permit us to follow our dreams, to follow who we are, to follow our soul that is telling us the way. But if we are completely climbed from the money and the system and what we have to do, what we have to say, pay attention about what people say, what people think of us, all this fear, well, our freedom is not complete, it's not total, it's not 100%.
How did you learn to dissociate those programs inside of you from who you are and what you want?
What happened inside of you when a person tell you something or where something happened that hurts you and you get like furious, and why? For sure it's something about your ego.
Yeah. Like something
So-
triggered you, but because it's probably a reflection of you in a way, then maybe you need to work on
Exactly.
parts to grow.
Yes, to break this mental map day
Yeah.
by day, to go deep, because there are some that are very deep, we even don't know that we have.
Unconscious traumas.
Very deep, that start, like you said, like an operative system inside of you, like automatically you have inside of you. You don't even know, you think to be happy, and it happens to me too. You need people say, oh, Luciano, you're always happy. And you say, okay, I'm happy. So everybody tell me that I am happy, I feel happy, so I am happy.
Yeah.
But at the end, working on you, you understand that there are very, very, very deep parts of you that you work on, that are fear that you have on you very deeply, and you have to work on it. However, I think that everything happened from outside of you, even the worst negative things, is a medicine, is a lesson. Do your best to love it, because when you love it, it means that your brain understand the way to follow for the next time that the same situation will happen.
Yeah.
You have to dissociate by your ego at the end.
So during your retreats, what happened? Like, what have you discovered, mainly?
This teacher, he always cook macrobiotic food. So after the 6 days, I feel like lighter, like in the body, even in my mind, something particular. And I discovered that I didn't know quite nothing of how it works. And from there I start studying a lot about the brain, how the brain works.
And the link between the brain and the body, how your emotions affect your health.
Exactly. Yeah. I understood that emotions are completely connected with the brain. Because it's like the brain does action, and from this action there is a reaction. It's like a loop. And every time you repeat something, your brain decides to put it in the subconscious.
Yeah.
So next time it doesn't have to work so much. It's like when we start to drive. No, the first time we don't know what to do. Oh, we have to go back, forward. What happened? You have to change here the foot. But after 1 month, you drive. You speak with your friends. You sing. Your hand is outside.
Yeah.
You put your sunglasses. You speak on the phone. So, because your brain put in your subconscious, and this is for everything. And your brain won't protect you. You say no, I do it for you. When we get like bad frequency, like we become hungry. This is everything against us. Everything. More you're hungry, more is like drops of poisons in your body. So why do that? And I always says I'm too busy being happy.
There's this concept of spiritual bypass, which says that when you become spiritual and you're all about like love and light, you're in denial of your negative emotions, and you actually don't want to feel them, you reject them, and in the end you do store them in your body. What do you think?
The ego is behind everything, because we want that all the words works in our direction as we want. But it's not always like this. It's like life goes on every moment, and it's like a dance. You have to flow with life. If you say no, I don't like this, it's like you resist to the dance of life, no? So you have to accept this, even if it's something that you don't like, that your ego don't like. So what happened? That you go against your ego.
But what do you do with your negative emotions? You still have them, right? Like you
Of
still
course. When they happen, I ask to myself, why? I say, listen, brain, I know that now you have to think and say, oh, I am right. Stop, because it hurts you. You go hungry, depression, the blood. Why to do this? Why? What's happening here? What's is eating on my ego? Perhaps these people respect, perhaps my father when I was young. It's okay. So brain, next time that this happen, please. The brain likes it works like a binary system, 0, 1. Don't go there in the 0 direction, go in the 1 direction. When you were young and you're like a child and you have a dream in your mind and say, what do you want to do? I want to do the soccer player. No, don't do this, soccer player is no good. It's just one of a million become famous. Well, your mom, your father tell you this because they love you and they want to protect you. But at the end, what happened? At the end, they take your wings and they stop your dreams. So the brain works like this. they think to protect you in the wrong way. And it's like when you do yoga, no? Because sometimes you arrive at the maximum point of extension and you start to like to force. It's not the way to force. The way is to breathe and let it down.
Yeah.
So
Relax into it.
this is the way to do, even with everything happening in life. No force, but follow. Let it down. And this is the way.
What's your vision for the future with everything that you've learned? I know that you're working on a book,
Yeah.
but I know you also have other fun projects. Can you tell me more about it?
Well, about the book, I'm doing my best because this book is a revolution. Because people that read this book can understand that life is wonderful, life is happiness, life is love. And I tell you in the book how it is and what to do. Very clear way. So, of course, I hope to sell a lot of books, not only to help people, but even to take the money for the book and buy an island, the Love Island, where I wanna go to live with like more or less 1,000 friends to live there. An island without money, completely out from outside, zero impact on the planet completely. So just take our talent and put the service of other people to grow up all together in love. So and every week we give the chance to 100 people to come in the island from all over the world and live our experience. And when they come back, to have this message inside of them to change the world. Doesn't make sense to make war, kill people. Why? There is space for everybody.
Yeah.
And this planet is wonderful, so why we have to destroy it to have the same things that we can have without destroying it, even better.
Do you think this project is realistically possible?
Of course.
And how can you make it happen?
Well, first step, the book. So please buy the book. And
We'll put
of
the
course,
link
I
when
hope
it's
that
out.
everybody understand the book in the real way, because the teacher always arrive when the pupil is ready. So be ready for the book. Buy the book, help us to buy the island, and then we will help all over the world back with all the love that will arrive from that island for all over the world, and not only.
What's your tips to be more loving on a daily basis?
Something general is do what you really feel to do and leave it in your best at the moment. Right now, if you play to the computer, if you are working, do your best. If you are kissing your girlfriend, become the kiss. If you are washing your house, become the whatever you have in your hand to clean the house. If you do a walk on the beach, like become your feet and feel the sense. In this way, we give all our attention, all our concentration, everything in the moment. And the moment is your life. The past is done and the future you don't know. At the end, the future is like what you're doing now.
Yeah.
Because what you're doing now is to build your future. There are not A-line moment, VIP moment, third line moments. No, all the moments are at the top. They has to be at the top, living at the best.
And do you have a personal slogan that guides you?
My slogan is love yourself, like you love everything. For me, this sentence has everything inside, no? That is, love yourself, first of all. that from the food, activities, of course your brain working on your mental map, of course your soul doing all your best to follow your dreams and what you feel inside of you. Do this, love everything happen, no? Because what you happen, it will be something very connected for what you are desiring. Without fear, it will come back to you. And even what you can't control, that out of your ego, you have to love, because it's another lesson. So it's medicine for you to be better. So this is my sentence.
Do you feel like you love yourself at this point, or do you feel like it's a lifelong journey to get there?
No, I think I should move, do more. Yeah, that's why I'm always doing more. Always do what I can do more for myself to grow up. And so every day, but I love this dance of the life. You have to take it like with happiness and love.
And gratitude. It's beautiful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed this latest episode of Lives Disrupted. If you want to support me, click the subscribe button, give me a good rating, and share this episode with your friends. You can also find me on YouTube under Lives Disrupted by Ellen Klebeck, and my website is livesdisrupted.com if you want to be interviewed next. See you soon. Bye.